In the land of Mesopotamia, a powerful civilization called Babylon was flourishing. In this land, a young man named Daniel lived, renowned for his intelligence, wisdom, and deep faith in God. One day, Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had a terrifying dream that disturbed his sleep. The next morning, he gathered his courtiers and wise men and asked them to recount his dream and interpret its meaning. However, none of them could remember the king's dream or interpret its meaning. Nebuchadnezzar was furious and ordered that all the wise men and scholars of Babylon be killed. News of the king's wrath reached Daniel. With courage, he went to Nebuchadnezzar and asked him for an opportunity to interpret his dream. The king, surprised by Daniel's courage, agreed to his request. Daniel prayed to God and asked him to reveal the king's dream to him. God answered Daniel's prayer and showed him Nebuchadnezzar's dream. With a heart full of anxiety and trepidation, Daniel returned to the court. He knew that the message he was about to convey could be dangerous for him and the Jewish people, but Daniel trusted in God and gathered his courage and stood before the king. Daniel stood before the king and interpreted his dream as follows. "O king, in your dream you saw a great and magnificent statue made of various metals. The head of this statue was of gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, and its legs of iron. Suddenly a stone was cut out of a mountain without hands and struck the statue, shattering it and scattering it like chaff. Then the stone became a great mountain and filled the whole earth." Daniel, with a firm and courageous tone, told the king, "This statue symbolizes the various kingdoms that will rule the earth in the future. The golden head symbolizes the Babylonian kingdom. The silver chest and arms symbolize the Median kingdom. The bronze belly and thighs symbolize the Persian kingdom. And the iron legs symbolize the Greek kingdom. The stone that struck the statue symbolizes the eternal kingdom of God, which will destroy all the kingdoms of the earth and rule over the entire world." If you have liked the video so far, I would appreciate it if you could support me with your like. Nebuchadnezzar was astonished by Daniel's interpretation and realized the power of his faith and wisdom. He appointed Daniel as one of his chief advisors and gave him a high position in the court of Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar, despite being amazed by Daniel's interpretation, paid no heed to his warning about the fall of the Babylonian kingdom. He continued with idolatry, oppression, and was consumed by his pride and power. Daniel, saddened and worried by Nebuchadnezzar's disregard for the divine warning, turned to prayer and supplication, seeking God's help. He knew that a tragic fate awaited Babylon and strove to save the people. Years passed since Daniel's interpretation to Nebuchadnezzar. During this time, significant events took place in the region. The Median Empire, with its growing power, became a serious rival to Babylon. Cyrus, the young king of Media, with his intelligence and wisdom, organized a powerful army and marched towards Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar, aware of Cyrus's attack, tried to defend Babylon by closing the city gates and equipping his army, but Cyrus's courage and strategy were superior to Nebuchadnezzar's. The Median army bravely attacked the gates of Babylon and after a fierce battle, succeeded in conquering the city. Nebuchadnezzar was captured and imprisoned, and the powerful Babylonian empire fell. With the fall of Babylon, one of the most important parts of Daniel's dream came true. The golden head of the statue, symbolizing the Babylonian kingdom, crumbled and was replaced by the silver chest and arms, symbolizing the Median Empire. Cyrus, after conquering Babylon, established a just government with wisdom and justice. He allowed the Jews who were in Babylonian captivity to return to their homeland and live in freedom. Daniel, who was present in the city during the fall of Babylon, witnessed the fulfillment of his dream. He was chosen as one of Cyrus's chief advisors and helped him govern the Median Empire.